I believe in you, me, you, me, you, me, you, me, yeah. I believe in you, me, you, me, you, me, you, me, yeah. Let's stay here for a lifetime underneath the moonlight. 'Cause I don't want us to go. No, I don't want us to go. Yeah, you could be my lifeline, you could be my sunshine. In a world so full of pain, can you make it go away? Used to be so sad that love was lost, but now it's here to stay. Yeah, I used to be uncomfortable, but look at me today. Never thought I'd find someone like you, someone to show the way. But now I know you're the answer to my prayer. You and me must be right. Something's in the air, I can feel it now. You and me must do something right. We can't get enough of us. You and me every night, aiming for the stars with the love so bright. You and me must do something right. Baby, I believe in us. I believe in you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me, yeah. I believe in you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me, yeah. I'm sorry for the burden, sorry I was hurting, but my scars are almost healed. Yeah, my scars are almost healed. Yeah, I'm feeling like a child now. Everything's alright now, and it's all because of you. You made the flower in me bloom. Used to be afraid of everything, but now there's no more fear. Yeah, I used to let nobody in and hide my face with tears. Always thought of you as someone who can love someone like me, but I was wrong. Baby, now I believe. You and me must be right. Something's in the air, I can feel it now. You and me must do something right. We can't get enough of us. You and me every night, aiming for the stars with the love so bright. You and me must do something right. Baby, I believe in us. I believe in you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me, yeah. I believe in you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me, yeah. You and me must be right. Something's in the air, I can feel it now. You and me must do something right. We can't get enough of us. You and me every night, aiming for the stars with the love so bright. You and me must do something right. Baby, I believe in us. I believe in you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me, yeah. I believe in you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me, yeah.
Hey, about to start, y'all. In 3, 2, 1. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the Danielle Show. I am Danielle Danea, aka Danny today, and I've got a lot to say. So let's get into it. Black people, we are just ghetto. I hate to say it, but we are, man. And 3 specific things happened recently that I am going to detail for you guys that I was just like, this just proves my point. This just proves what I'm saying that much more. I just cannot with my people, Black people. Like, what are we doing, man? This is ridiculous. You're so much better than this. I'm laughing, but it's so sad. It's so bad. But anyways, we're going to talk about it. Okay. So, breaking news. There's this 32, 33. I saw both ages. So I don't know which one she is exactly. 32 or 33-year-old woman from New York. A black woman from New York. Her name is Onijah Robinson. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Onijah. Yeah, that sounds about right. And this woman flew to Pakistan to meet a 19-year-old man that she was dating online, right? So it's a little age difference, 32, 33, 32 or 33, and then the man is only 19 years old. So she flies to Pakistan to meet him, gets there, and when she gets there and meets him, apparently he is like, I'm good on you. And they're supposed to get married. Pardon me, I left that part out. She was flying there to marry him. And once she got there, he was like, oh, nope, I'm actually good on the marriage. I don't want to marry you. His family felt the same. I am pretty sure. I think he was living with his family. I got to fact check that again. But it says the news said that him and his family did not approve of this marriage, did not want this marriage. So that was done over, official breakup at that point. And you think that's the end of the story, but nope, there's more. She decides, this woman, Miss Robinson, Miss Onijah, she decides to stay in Pakistan, and she camps out at his house. Just sits outside, just camping outside. Instead of going back home. Weird. Doesn't say how long she did that for, but it was a little while. They said the family actually locked up their house and fled their house. They weren't even there. They locked it up and fled because they were like, probably like, this woman is crazy. Like, we don't even want to be around her. Our house is pretty secure, but it doesn't matter. Like, we don't want to chance anything. So they were out of there. She camped out for however long. And then she goes on news channels and starts acting crazy. She starts demanding money. Apparently, this woman is in real estate. I don't know that for sure, but she was claiming she wanted $100K, specifically all this money, to start rebuilding, quote unquote, the nation, which apparently is rebuilding, starting with Pakistan, right? So she wanted all this money. She was telling the government to give her $100K and that, they could give her payments at a time. Like, I think it was like $10K initially and then build up to the $100K. And yeah, she's just being so loud, so disrespectful in the process, rude to people that are clearly from Pakistan, and just trying to get her side of the story. The people that were interviewing her, and just people that lived there. And she was rude. She was like, why y'all asking me questions? I don't need to answer your questions. She specifically says, quote, wait, I gotta find this quote. She said, it's against my religion to tell you my business. She said that. She said, it's against my religion to tell you my business. Weird, man. Like, what? Who says that? And it's so funny. I saw so many comments and under like World Star and Shade Room, and people were like applauding her for saying that. They were like, next time, I'm going to use that as an excuse. Next time I get into somebody and I don't want to tell them something, I'm going to use that as an excuse and say the same line, say my religion, it's against my religion to tell you my business. And I was just like, this is not cute. This is ghetto. This is not something we need to be making a trend, guys. Like, again, it's funny in a sense where, like, the audacity this woman has and how stupid she looks. It's funny in that sense. But, as a representative of what Americans are like and what Black people are like, it's not cute, actually. It really is actually the total opposite. It's very ugly. So yeah, and the fact that, like I said, she was being so rude and so loud and obnoxious and unnecessary, and the people around her were still so sweet. Like, there was no disrespect that was said back to this woman, even though they were constantly called names, being spoken mean down to. That just shows like, oh, the decorum of people and the politeness. It just shows the true nature of people in Pakistan, and it was very interesting to see. And I just feel like, if that was any other country or a community amongst a bunch of black people in America, it wouldn't have ended the same. They would have matched their disrespect, or it would have gotten violent somehow. I really believe it. So yeah, it's just like, what the heck, man. Miss Robinson, get it together, ma'am. Like, you fly all the way out here to try to marry a teenager, an adult, but a teenager, and you get rejected. And you do all this for what? Like, attention? Like, attention is one hell of a drug. Oh my goodness, it surely is. Because there's no other reason why this woman would do this. 'Cause it's just like, you don't it's like people don't care how stupid they look as long as there's cameras in their face and people are watching them in person. A bunch of eyes are on them in person. It's just really, really sad. I just wish just carried this differently. Like, it was just so ghetto, so unnecessary, so uncalled for. You can look up the video. Just type in the woman Onaja Robinson. You can watch the full video. She tells one of it looks like a respectable man is standing next to her when she's doing one of these interviews, and she tells him he's talking too much, which he wasn't. I think he was just answering questions alongside her for the reporters or whoever were alongside her. They were asking him questions and he was responding. But regardless if he was, there's a way to talk to people in a respectable way where you can still, get your point across without, trying to be loud and rude. You can do it in a nice, respectful way, a nice, respectful tone. So, yeah, again, utmost so ghetto, uh, it's so unnecessary, so uncalled for. I was like, this woman should have just left peacefully. The fact that she was refusing to go back to New York after for so long, it was just what? Why not? Like, what do you really think you're going to gain out of here? Why do you think the government's so willing to give you money? And this situation is what it was very interesting that was an American person entering another country and having the audacity to demand certain things that she didn't need to have, like she shouldn't been able to demand. It reminded me of what's happening right here in the US with illegal immigrants. And it's just interesting how since we become so accepting to illegal immigrants coming to our country, demanding to have certain rights they don't deserve. Now we're Americans going to other countries acting like these same illegal immigrants. Now we're illegal immigrants entering other countries acting crazy. It's like the pattern continues, and I hate that. This is still happening. But Trump just got in office. It's still fresh. I hope this gets nipped in the bud. I hope this does not become a trend that American people start going to other countries start acting ghetto and demanding certain rights, because it's not cute again, and it's it's bringing down our reputation of America. Like, America, again, I've said this so many times, America is like the country everybody admires. Everybody wants to come here and be a part of it. But when we start acting like other countries and we start, you know, lowering our boundaries, it people are not as admired. You lose respect, you lose admiration, you lose all those things. So very ugly, very ghetto. Again, you could have told me this story and not told me the race of this woman, and I would have known she was black. And like, and I hate to say it, but it just seems like this happens so much more amongst the black community now. There's always a Karen that does some craziness, some typically, but it's very once in a blue moon. With black people, it seems like it's always something, and I hate that it's that way. And again, it's my people. I'm not trying to hound you guys. I'm not hound us. I'm not trying to belittle us. I want us to do better. It's why I keep bringing up our people, black people, and these problems, because I want them to be fixed. And I see, like I said, too many people condoning this type of behavior, giving it a pass, praising it even. And that's not what we should be doing. We should be condemning this behavior. We should be doing the complete opposite. So Very rude, very unnecessary. I hope this woman doesn't get any more airtime. But knowing America, I don't know. I feel like she's gonna pop up on Oprah one day, uh, and have Oprah ask her all these questions, giving her more fame and more recognition for all the wrong reasons. I pray that's not the case, guys. But again, we seem to give people fame too often for doing stuff like this, and again, gotta be nipped in the bud. So again, ghetto story. First story I had to tell you guys because it was the biggest one, right? All right, next story. I literally saw this. This is not breaking news, but this was a video I was seeing a lot on Instagram, and it was a bunch of black people in a Popeyes, and they rented out a section. I don't know if they actually bought it, but people were saying like the caption and title of this video was saying these people bought a section in Popeyes, and they were treating it like they were in a club. They were in there, had two bottle girls, black women, obviously, all black women, with her butt cheeks out. She's like in a leotard, a one piece, butt cheeks out, holding alcohol in both hands and holding those lighter things, that bottle girls have, and just going up and down with them and smiling and singing a song, and had this loud music playing in the background. And you could see like people in the back that were standing in line, but they were just trying to get their food. And I think it was like a white man and a few other people standing in line, and then you got this group of black people sitting in Popeyes like it's a club, recording each other. One girl, oh my gosh, so ghetto. She had her rollers still in, saying yes, yes, being hype, all turned up, smiling like this is cute, like it's normal. And I'm like, this is not normal. This is not something you do when you go to a fast food restaurant. Take that to the club. And the fact that one girl had the rollers in, it was just like, for the club, people dress up. They do their hair. They don't go outside with their rollers in. They're done up. They got their makeup done, hair done, all that. Nice dress, heels, all that. But it's like you can go to a fast food restaurant and treat it like a club setting, and you can't even take your rollers out. You got your rollers in. I'm like, why? If you're gonna treat it like a club, treat it like a club in its entirety. Like, it's so funny how we want to pick and choose when we want to be about something and when we don't. It's like, go full on out, dress up, look cute. But again, it's all wrong. It shouldn't even have been a thing. I was like, oh, what if little kids were in there? I didn't see any kids in this video, but imagine, a little family, a little small kids entering that restaurant, fast food restaurant, seeing that happen. It's just so unnecessary. And it's just like, dang, it's like, this is what we're doing. It's like we come so far. We're going so backwards. Come on now. Like, have some class, have some decorum. We're too old for this. We're better than this. Why are we like this? Why are we like this, guys? Like, whose bright idea was it to get some Don Julio? And it's so crazy. I don't even think it was real Don Julio. It looked like fake. It didn't even see. I'm thinking when I'm watching this movie, immediately cheap. I was like, oh, these men in this video couldn't afford an actual section in the club, so they went to Popeyes and ordered some cheap alcohol and ordered some cheap chicken and called it a day. And the girls were like, yeah, I'm with it. Free alcohol. Woohoo. Free chicken. Woohoo. Ghetto. If you can't do it the right way, don't do it at all. Guys, girls. Again, if it's like that's like I just really want to know how this conversation went. Like, oh yeah, we don't want to go to the club, but we can go to Popeyes. Turn up. You don't even gotta get all dolled up. You can keep your rollers in. You don't have to put no makeup on. Just come with your Uggs, come with your rollers, come with your beautiful natural self, and we're gonna turn up in Popeyes with some alcohol I purchased down the street, some liquor store, and that's what we're doing. And these ghetto, lazy girls were like, okay, why not? We need to hold ourselves to a higher standard. Girls, hold ourselves to a higher standard with how we carry ourselves. Guys, don't be cheap. And hold yourself in a higher standard as well on how you carry yourself. Because again, there was a guy taking the video and his tongue was out. I think he had some reels and he was just like, look at us. Like this is cute recording himself. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so not attractive. That is so not attractive at all. I mean, it might be attractive to them hood rats sitting right next to him, but oh, come on now. It's like you should want better. You should want better. You should want to attract better. That ain't it. That isn't it. And the fact that they brought these fake bottle girls. It's like I have so many questions, gosh. And the outfits, oh my goodness. It's like, did you hire these women? Are these women your friends? And you told them to just show up in leotards and hold the alcohol up, come out the bathroom, like come in normal. We bought these leotards for you. Go change in the bathroom real quick. Come out, hold the bottles. It's like all this is ghetto. I would have just been the whole time speaking. Just the idea, just the thought of that would have had me disgusted. And the fact that you actually articulated, I would have been like, oh yeah, no, I'm staying home. I'm good. The fact that anybody was with this is disturbing to me. It should be disturbing to all of you. It should be disturbing to the people who actually did it. But again, they're not seeing it as embarrassing because they went viral. When they posted it, when these people posted it on their Instagram page, I saw their hashtags. It said explore page viral. They wanted to go viral. They wanted that attention, that drug. I'm telling you, that attention drug, it's addicting. It's like people don't care how ugly they look to people as long as they have clicks, as long as they have likes. And it's just like, do you not have kids? If you don't now, when they see this, are you going to be proud of yourself doing this? Are you going to blame yourself for being young and dumb down the line? It's like, no, you knew what you were doing. You know how stupid that ideal was when you brought it up. Again, you just want the hype. And again, this is going to be forgotten. I just saw this posted a couple days ago and I've seen it, but people are going to forget about this in a week. So is it really worth it? The disgust, the dirty looks, the laughing. Because again, they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. Most people. And the ones laughing with you are just as hood and disgusting as you are. It's not a flex. It's not cute. Again, gotta do better, man. Gotta do better. So that's number two. Number two, second ghetto story. But last but not least, we got Janelle Monáe and Anderson .Paak at a Grammys after party. Now, the Grammys just happened this past weekend. I wasn't as invested I wasn't invested in as many things as many things that happened because I was still recovering from being sick a little bit. But I saw this video of Janelle Monáe and Anderson .Paak at Anderson .Paak's club, actually called Andy's. It's in West Hollywood. Heard about it. I haven't been yet, but I heard it's a nice little jazz vibe. But whatever. He hosts the Grammys after party there with Janelle. And Janelle and him are performing the song Hot in Here. Classic song by Nelly, right? And it's a vibe. They're singing the song. It's cute. But then Janelle Monáe starts rapping. And in her rap, she starts dissing Nelly. Now, in my head, for a second, I was like, wait a minute. Why is she dissing him singing his own song? And then I realized, I was like, oh, She's one of those other people that are mad about Nelly performing at President Donald Trump's inauguration. So she's dissing him with his own song. You know how pathetic you got to be to sing somebody's song and then try to diss them while singing a hit song, a globally known song? Because you can sing your own music because nobody knows it enough. Oh, Janelle Monáe, nobody knows your songs. You couldn't sing your song and throw that in there. Like Nelly, you had to sing one of Nelly's songs and then try to throw him under the bus. What a disgusting and ghetto individual. This thing is not so much more so ghetto. It is kind of ghetto, but it's just petty and disgusting, really. I just certain type of people in Hollywood that do stuff just like a high school girl would do something. It's just very it's very cringe. It takes me, like I said, back to my high school days, and it's just like when grown adults do that, it's like, when are you gonna grow up? In another 10 years? It's like, it's already too late. Like, it would be way too late. Like, what are you doing? But in this diss, she starts saying stuff like Janelle starts calling Nelly a fool. She said she used to like him. And then she said, I care about Hispanics. Oh, it's so fun. Like, just because Nelly performed at an inauguration, that Trump's inauguration, doesn't mean he does not like Hispanics. Like, what was the point of saying that? And Donald Trump does not like Hispanics. He just doesn't like illegals. And the fact that it's like generalized, oh my gosh, illegal immigrants, they're all Hispanics. Like, there's so many, they come from so many different places, but we said it's all Hispanics, all Latinas, all saying, like, it's like, huh? You know how, it's so funny how someone tries to diss someone else for doing something they think is ugly, and they look ugly in the process. And ignorant. Ignorance, the big one. It's like, do you not know there's other people in the world that are from other places than Mexico? There's different people of different ethnicities in the world that are illegal immigrants that are coming here illegally. Like, are you joking? It's like, dang, Janelle, how could you be so and ignorant? Anderson .Paak said that Nelly's a sellout. Or he was like, don't sell out, or something like that, or said something. I'm paraphrasing here, but he implied that Nelly is a sellout. It's like, who did he sell out? Illegal immigrants, other Black people. It's crazy how much hate Nelly got, Snoop Dogg got. I think even Rick Ross too. I'm not sure about that. I have to fact check that. If y'all want to fact check that for me, guys. But yeah, there's again, the hate for Donald Trump. It's so strong that people just don't like anybody associated with that man, which again is high school behavior. If I went out, I just said, oh, I didn't like anybody else. I didn't like anybody who liked somebody I didn't like. If I went out in the world and was like that, I wouldn't like anybody. I couldn't maneuver in the world. Like, it's just petty. Guilty by association doesn't necessarily apply in this case. And again, President Donald Trump isn't as bad as a person people make him seem like. He's not Hitler. He's not the devil. He doesn't just want to send immigrants away from America just because he doesn't want to separate families again. He wants to punish people who are making crimes, who are committing crimes. That's all it is. And the fact that a different picture is being made, it's just like, come on, guys, wake up, man. We're too old for this. Again, we have Google. We have our brains. The fact that, again, we're just reciting things that we're told to say in the mainstream media without fully comprehending the things we're saying, thinking about things before we say them. And now I don't know if Janelle Monáe and Nelly were friends prior to this. I don't know if they were just cool, but now I'm sure Nelly saw this. Now Nelly is just like, oh, he's probably disgusted. He might be a little hurt if they were close, but I loved how I saw videos because they were hounding him right after he did the performance at the inauguration, and I love how he stood his ground and defended himself when people were questioning him about performing. He probably was just like, man, I did what I did. I'm not gonna apologize for it because I didn't do anything wrong, and he absolutely didn't. He was asked to perform, and that's what he did. Black people, we gotta stop making dumb decisions. We gotta stop moving like children, moving like we don't know any better, moving like we're broke. And, the ghetto is not a cute place it's so funny how we glorify the ghetto, or I think it's cute to come from the ghetto and act ghetto. It's like, no, it's not cute. Ghetto is run down. When any other race, any other community hears your ghetto, they're like, ooh, they clutch their pearls. They get a little nervous. They're like, ooh, we should feel the same way about the ghetto. They're like, oh, that's a Black people culture. No, it's not. You made it into that, but it can be made out of that easily if we choose for that to happen. But the problem is we remain in the slave mindset, remain in this ghetto mentality, and it's hindering us, man, from growing, from being taken seriously, from being respected. We're disrespecting ourselves every time we do these things. This entitlement, this outrage, this need for attention, this need to say things to make, I don't know, others feel comfortable. It's all disgusting. It's all juvenile. We got to grow up. We're all adults now, guys. There's no excuses. No excuses. So Janelle Monáe, you're just wrong. You ghetto and you're disgusting. And I hope she comes out with an apology. Same with Anderson .Paak. Disgusting behavior. And these group of people that were in this Popeyes trying to make it seem like it was a club, and they're trying to normalize this type of behavior. You should be freaking ashamed of yourselves. You should be disgusted in the performance you put on. And this woman, Miss Robinson, Miss Onaja, I hope you seek the help you need. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier, she had a son come out and say, somebody allegedly to be her son. He says he's her son, but we're not 100% sure. But he said she suffered from a mental illness. So yeah, I don't know if that's 100% true. Again, we don't know if this is even her son, but yeah, I think it was bipolar disorder, something like that. So yeah, but I'm just like, this this woman should be on medication, or she should be in a mental institution. Like, if she's really unwell, she should have been checked into a mental institution. Like, there's no reason we shouldn't be glorifying somebody who's mentally ill, if that's the case. Again, I don't know that for sure. That's allegedly, but again, and this Miss Robinson, seek the help you need. If it's an actual mental illness or not, because when this video I seen of her on these news outlets, she's sick whether she's diagnosed or not. Only a sick person who's unwell up here, mentally unwell up here, would do the things she did. But anyways, guys, That's all I gotta say about that. I mean, we gotta do better. I don't know what else to say. I've been saying this for years. But it's gotta stop. Gotta do better. Anyways, guys, like this video. If you like this video, comment. Always love to hear you guys' opinions, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on the next episode. All right, bye.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel. Tú tienes el piquete, de la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel. Tú tienes el piquete, de la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Amarte es mi maña, que lo que toca mi mano se daña. Pero amor es lo que dicen, como un color entre los grises. Yo nunca te fallé, tú no eres cualquiera. Tú eres la mujer, mi corazón anhela. Pasan por ahí todas esas poses que tú conoces. Gracias a mi mujer, ni tu amigo, pero en vivo solo contigo disfruto el show, bebé. Alright, cita, dime pa' dónde vas, que yo te caigo donde sea. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel. Tú tienes el piquete, de la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel. Tú tienes el piquete, de la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Somos Adán y Eva, y estoy listo pa' tomar el castigo. Yeah. Y todo lo prohibido y los pecados que tú y yo hemos cometido. Pasan por ahí todas esas poses que tú conoces. Gracias a mi mujer, ni tu amigo, pero en vivo solo contigo disfruto el show, bebé. Alright, cita, dime pa' dónde vas, que yo te caigo donde sea. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel. Tú tienes el piquete, de la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel. Tú tienes el piquete, de la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami.